What's up, my dudes? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you don't know, I am starting a goggle company, but a lot of people don't understand the reason why, the motivation and the emotions behind the actual goggles. So today's video, I'm gonna dive into just that. So the other day I was having a conversation with Matt, who is my editor, and he's like, Tommy, why are you so excited about starting a goggle company? Like, what other products would you rather do? And that was such a simple question and such a simple answer. But then the more I thought about it, the more in depth that really goes. So goggles to me go back to when I was a competitive athlete. I was getting flow or getting some free products from some big companies. And I just remember that emotional connection to getting a pair of goggles and how excited I was to go snowboard the next day. But then as I started going through the journey of snowboarding, competing and traveling across to various resorts and across the country and then internationally at some point, I started realizing how important being able to actually see was. So then I got really excited about the fashion, the cool, the vibe of actually having the goggles, and then it progressed into, dude, I feel like I have a competitive advantage. I noticed that being able to see and have more detail in the snow actually made me a better snowboarder. So, you know, fast forward a while and we're here now. And out of all products, I really feel like goggles does two things. It really does give you the confidence and the style. I truly feel goggles are a big aspect to having a better time and progressing. Imagine you and I are shredding it up and the sun goes away, the clouds roll in and we're hitting moguls. I'm ripping it up and having the best time because I'm still able to read the terrain. But then somebody else, or maybe you, are just sitting in the sideline, just being like, dude, I can't see. You know, it's frustrating. And I want to be able to enhance your experience by providing a high quality product. Again, this channel is about making your experience for snowboarding way more awesome while trying to make you a better snowboarder. So I really do feel like goggles play a significant part in your journey and my journey for you of becoming more awesome. Within snowboarding, man, I've been snowboarding for over 25 years. I started as like a weekend warrior, ripping it up with my brother. My dad would just drop me off. It changed and evolved into me snowboarding between 200 and 250 days a year. And within that experience of the last 25 years, I've dealt with so many of the pros and cons of wearing goggles. Countless times I've had these small little experiences while snowboarding that are related to my goggles. And that's where I want to bring that 25 years of experience into a product. What do I like about the product that is on the market? And how do we improve that? How do we just make it a little bit better? This goggle has not been a quick turnaround, easy process. There's been a lot from the very first time thinking and actually talking about the goggle out loud to when the product is going to be on the market and people are receiving these goggles. It's going to be about 18 to 24 months. And I want it to be that way. And the reason is I want to make sure that we're developing a product that is quality. Do I want to just slap a logo on a cheap pair of goggles and go snowboard and then have the repercussions of it burning people's eyes or being a bad product? Well, then I'm like literally sabotaging myself by wearing those goggles, let alone everybody who's bought them. And that's not what I'm trying to do. You know, my intent with the company is to produce a high quality and caliber product, but that takes time. And again, that's okay with me because I want the quality of the product to be flipping awesome. I'm using like the top of the line product qualities that I can get, and I'm paying extra money to make sure that we're getting those quality. So there's three big aspects that I'm looking for in the goggle. One, style. It's got to look cool. It's got to be vibe. The second is it packed with really cool features such as magnetic goggles for convenience? So one was style, second one was features, and third one is quality. Those are the biggest things I'm looking for. Now, with all that said, I want my goggle quality to be comparable with the other goggle companies out there. And the goal for Benetech is to be a leader in the industry with the lenses, with the foam, with all that stuff. That is the goal, is to take this goggle to the next level. Obviously, we got to make our small steps now, but I don't want to just put goggles out there. I want to do something that's going to have a bigger impact on the snowboard culture and the community, I want to compare a good goggle versus a low goggle. It's very important that your eyes are able to see through the lens effortlessly. If you have any distortion of the lens, then your eyes are constantly focusing on like something in front and then beyond and front and beyond, and your eyes can get a lot of strain. And now that happens very easily with low quality lenses, simply because they just put something out there. So I'm not trying to do that. I want you to go snowboard, and I want your goggles to enhance the experience and make it the sickest time ever and not take away from it. You know, it's pretty crazy to look back in the last 25 years. Like literally snowboarding has been the one consistent thing in my entire life. Like literally the ups and downs of my life, both the positive and negative experiences that I've had, snowboarding's always been there for me. And that's where I want the YouTube channel, the Instagram content, the goggles. I want people to have that same experience and understand all these crazy things that snowboarding can do for you in a very positive light. Of course, capital equals opportunity, right? So this is a business. I want to be able to make some money that allows me to do really cool things for the sport, really cool things for individuals, and give back to snowboarding because it's done so much for me. So some of the things that I want to do with the goggle company is start a scholarship program where I'm able to help financially support athletes that don't have the means to go compete and travel and try to chase their dreams. I want to be a part of that. I also want to donate to the local nonprofit organization that gets kids off the streets and attempt to go snowboard, and hopefully that changes their life and that kid is able to like become something amazing just because they were entered into the snowboard community. In a nutshell, Benetech is an amazing opportunity for me to give back to the snowboard community, vibe, get people just excited about snowboarding. And I know this video has been super long, super crazy, but I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from and why this goggle is so much more than just putting a goggle out there. It's so much more than that, and I hope you guys were able to get that understanding throughout this video. So if you guys are interested in supporting the company, supporting me, you want to get a pair of goggles, check out the Kickstarter campaign, check out the link in the description below, or our shop so you can pick up a pair of goggles. So you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for making it to the end. You guys are phenomenal, and thank you so much for all the love and support. And on that note, we out.